Hello, my name is Jack Welch. I'm part of Games Design and Development 2311 class. So basically the first thing we need to do here is you want to screw down each screw from the four sides that are shown on the picture in front of you. On here, here, here and here. The next thing to be done is putting in the CPU. As you can see here, my friend Shane, one of my team members, is putting in the CPU, which is the whole heart and brain of the computer. Next, Shane will be putting in the fan, which is to cool down the CPU, as it tends to overheat quite a bit. As you can see, it was made by Intel. He now straps down and clicks in the side so it doesn't fall off or there was no implications there. He removes the wires from the side so the fan doesn't get caught within them wires, which is the main wire that it's used for. The next thing to be done is to show you what happens when you take off the fan. As you can see on the CPU, it's not as nice as it was before. It now has a bit of thermal paste on it, which keeps the CPU cold and nice and good temperature. Next, as I'm seeing here, as I'm pushing down, I give an attempt to try and push down the lever so it gets stuck. As you can see there, my friend helps me out because I'm holding the camera. The next thing to be done is the RAM. We have to put that into place. As you can see there, he was pointing out on each side that each clip has to be pointed outwards so that the RAM goes in smoothly and not to scrape anything or ruin anything from the internals. When you know you put it into the right place, you should hear a click, which you'll be hearing now in just a second, which is the real live feed of what happened in that click. Now that pretty much everything is taken care of with the motherboard, the CPU and the fan, it's time to put it back in. I got my friends Alan and Connor and part of my team members to put the CPU and the fan and the main motherboard back into the computer case and to screw it down. Of course, you don't want to be doing anything bad with the CPU as long as you have static electricity bands that are connected to the table, as you can see there. You should be perfectly fine. From these next 2 or 3 clips, I got my friend Alan to screw down each 4 corners of this case to make sure that the CPU, the fan and the main motherboard doesn't go anywhere when we prop it up or prop it to the side or put it anywhere at all. Of course, he has a static electricity band attached to the rubber table to make sure that no static electricity goes into the processor and ruins the entire internals and could possibly ruin the entire project for us. Throughout this project, we were completely equipped from the school and the college with our screwdrivers, so we didn't have to go out and buy them personally. But one of our team members had a computer kit building already, so we didn't have to do that. I personally preferred his kit because there was a magnetic tip to them, so if we ever, if any of the screws ever fell off, we wouldn't have to go down and try reach them purposely, because doing this can be a very, very big problem to a lot of people, can give a lot of frustration. This next clip that's about to show up now in a few seconds will be very, very important to clip. It's only a very small clip, but it's a very important clip. It's the whole power and how everything works. It's only a very small little 2-pin plug, goes into the side of where the CPU is, and it's very, very the whole project would not work if this particular wire wasn't plugged in. There's the wire there. As you can see, it's only a very small clip. It says power on it. It's only a 2-pin, not even, and it goes straight into where the power plug is. Very important. This next particular clip was where the SSD was plugged in. It was just plugged in beside the CPU and the fan. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. As you can see here, he plugs it in. And it's only a very small SSD where all the hard drive and all the space, the solid state drive, it's where all the information is kept and stored. It's only a 250 gigabytes capacity storage. Unfortunately, as I said, I couldn't have it the way I wanted because we only had to control it there. We couldn't really put it anywhere. In this particular clip, we'll just be clipping in the fan. It's a quick clip. In this next particular clip, we finally got the fan working. As you can see, Connor has the button pressed. It's now working, the fan is turning, the CPU is on. All we have to do really is turn on the monitor for it to be indicated as extra proof that it is on. Now here it is, as you can see, the monitor is about to turn on now in a few seconds. I will just tip up the case lid now in 2 seconds to show that it is working. There you are, there's the monitor. Asus. There's the mouse that's on. As you can see, the fan is running so that the CPU doesn't get too hot. And yeah, that finally concludes this entire project. I hope you really enjoyed this, and thanks very much for watching.